I was sitting in a car. And I had, like in the late 90s when I sold for ADP, I had the maps. I had to go to map stores. Like Montana was in my territory. And I'm like, you don't want to get lost in Montana.
No, but I love
you'll go
Montana.
300 miles. Right. You go.
Beautiful.
Oh, it's amazing, right?
Yep.
But I had to have a map and I had to look at mile markers. Well, what else did that mean? That mean when I walked into your business, James, I had a lot riding on that.
Yeah.
Right? Like sometimes
a lot invested in that.
an 8.5-hour drive invested on that. So I'm not going to screw that up. I'm not going to screw up my handshake. I'm not going to screw up. Right. Hey, what's the most important thing? James, I've got some great ideas. I've been thinking about it I always let people know the whole 8 hours in the car, right? Was thinking about this meeting, super excited. I've got some ideas around your current situation, the capabilities you guys need and helping you guys move forward. But before we jump into my stuff, James, what's the most important thing that we need to accomplish during our time together today? And it's like that stuff from the 90s that I use today. And literally I can see people's heads explode. They're like, this is incredible.
Yeah.
Right. We just wanted to know, like in your world, we just want to know about this particular rate. When you say you want to know about that particular rate, can you give me a specific example? You know, and
so the world has such lack of depth today. If you go a little deeper with somebody, it's different.
Yeah,
it's different.
They're dying for a human being to like our job. All of us, whatever industry you're in, really at the foundation of it, our job is not to get loans funded or this. Our job is to help people make decisions, right? And if you can figure that out and go, my job is to look at somebody's current situation, look at where they want to go. Right? Look at all the options that they have to get there. And based on my expertise and my experience, I'm going to make a recommendation. That's probably going to sound like, James, because of the fact that you said blank, right? Because of the fact that you and your wife told me X, Y, Z, or ABC, I'd like to recommend 1, 2, 3, right? Does it make sense to do that? Your job is to skillfully help them navigate, not show up and talk about football and talk about this and complain about rates and all. Your job is to work the darn problem, but more importantly, help them help themselves and work through the problem.
Lead them.
If you like this video, I got you. I'm going to hook you up. Click the link in my bio. I'm going to give you the closing mini masterclass. It's normally $300. I'm going to pay for everything. You're going to close a lot more business. You're going to make a lot more money. You're going to have a lot more fun. And you're going to be like, Matt Easton changed my life. And I'm going to be like, yes, I did. Did we just become best friends? And you're going to say, yes, we did. And then you and I are going to be best friends and it'll be great. So click the link in my bio so we can be friends and you can close more business and I'll cover all the cost. See you there.